Alrighty, good morning? I suppose, yeah. Good morning, everybody. How are we all doing? This is a bit of a bonus stream. This is rather unplanned. This just turned up in the mail shortly after I finished doing the regular stream earlier today. And I was like, oh, do I bother doing an unboxing? Who cares? It's an Atelier game. Who gives a shit about weeb games? But I suppose someone's got to give a shit about weeb games, and that someone probably is me, so here we are, I guess. This is a really odd one at that. This isn't just any old Atelier game. This is a... You can see me waving my knife around because of the shadow. You can... what was I say? This is like the Super Robot Wars of Atelier games. This is the ultimate crossover game for the Atelier franchise. It's their 25th anniversary, I believe it is, game. And like, the holy shit, this is everybody's here. I actually sort of feel bad that I've got this because I don't know all the Atelier games, and this is all the Atelier games, including the goddamn Monachemia games. Like, this is an everybody's here. I think the only things that aren't here are your Art and Ellico games, because they end up so far branching into their own territory that they don't count as Atelier games, despite being built on similar principles. Those of you that have been around for a long time will have seen the Art and Ellico games. I'm a big fan. A very big fan. I do so enjoy the Art and Ellico games. This is weeb shit, Phil. This is my other hobby. I enjoy shitty weeb games. Anyway, this is actually going to be a new format sort of thingy, because we've started doing the unboxings, and I get so many collector's editions. I have just armies of the fuckers. Like, literally, if I put my arm out next to me, look what we've got here. Physical, boxed, collector's edition of Muv-Luv. Like, I have collector's editions out the butt. So I figure, why not, you know, make streams out of them. They might be of interest to some people. I couldn't show you the whole collection, man. I have so many. So many. That was just happened to be something that was at hand. But yeah, anyway, I'm just blathering now. Let's get in. I'm just gonna try not to slice the box while I get into this. This one doesn't really have any good spots on the packaging that are nice to open from, that are completely safe. But that should get us in. Hand docks. Yes! My hands. My furry hands. As in, I have much floof on my arms, not furry as in furfagatory. Don't make me warm up the gas chambers. Actually, I could... Oh, it's not... I've been inside so much of late. Normally my arms are actually browner than this because I ride a motorbike, but I've been working nights for so long and have had no reason to go outside. I am actually white at the moment. Right. The soundtrack, by the way, is just the Rorona soundtrack. That was the first one that came to mind to pull up. It's probably the Atelier game I've played the most of? Maybe? I don't know. Iris 2 Azoth, I may have played more of. Or maybe... I definitely haven't played more of Sophie. I've played a bit of Sophie, but I haven't played a lot of it. Actually, if I click this button, will everything break? You can see Sophie on my PS4 right there. But there we go. Ah, magic! I've got things set up. It's all professional and shit. He says while using a fucking $20 webcam to stream an unboxing. Anyway, how does this open up? Just from the top? Yeah, okay, cool. Ooh, that's quite a beefy box, actually. That's always nice. Very, very solid box. I'm sick of collector's editions that come in thin, shitty boxes. These are actually... Like, I'm not trying to sell you on collector's editions here. It's just collector's editions are a thing I do. I've got lots of collector's editions, as I've said a few times now, but, like, we look at the... I'm assuming this has been done by the same company, or at least the box, because the box is basically the same as the, Labyrinth of Refrain box. Like, it's almost identical, so I'm assuming they're using the same company. But that's a good thing, because those are really nice boxes. Like, again, we compare it to the Muv-Love Collector's Edition box, and look at this thing. There's no insert to it. It's fucking almost paper. Like, it's trash. Anyway, right, so the core, of course, the game. I should get the shrink wrap off so that it doesn't get all blasted by the light. D5 box? What do you mean by D5? Disgaea 5? Yeah, I think the Disgaea 5 box was okay. I think the Disgaea 4 box was shit. Yeah, this is not playing nice. Alright, out comes the knife again. This is just not wanting to come off nicely. There we go, Jesus. That's not even the hot, like, that's not even the interesting bit. That's just the normal game packaging shit. Yeah. Manuals are unfortunately a thing of the past. Does this have an Australian... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, does this have an Australian rating? Yes, it does. Give me a second. I can't get to it right now. The Disgaea 5 box is integral to a stack of boxes that currently contain the Catherine Collector's Edition physical boxed copies of Fate Stay Night, Hollow Ataraxia, Sengoku Rants, the Valkyria Chronicles 4 Collector's Edition, and a bunch of Gunpla. So I can't get to that. But yes, the D5 Collector's Edition was quite nice. The 4 one, not so much. That's the Disgaea 4 box. It's pretty flimsy. But that's years old now. That doesn't matter. Anyway. What else do we have in here? I wonder if... will this show up okay on stream? Because these are glossy pages. Let's see. Yeah, it's sort of okay. If I give it an angle, it comes up nice. Ah, yeah, so, as I was saying, this is... the crossover game to end all crossover games for the Atelier franchise. Everybody's here. You've got your, see, your first 2 from the PS1 games, the Strasbourg? I think? And then, I'm not too familiar with these ones. These are from, the first of the PS2 games, the, Iris... I'd need half. I think these are the, what do you call them? This high school one. I said the name earlier and I blanked on it now. Monachemia. And then we've got the PS3 titles. Oh, I had the list here. Why did I close the list? This was very stupid. That would have been a nice thing to have open as a point of reference. Where's the list? There she is. Okay, so you've got your Island games, which is your Arona titles. Is it still showing up nicely? I assume these are from the Dusk games. I didn't play any of the Dusk games, so I'm not familiar with any of these characters. Well, I know Logi because he appears in Sophie, and there's Sophie from the Mysterious trilogy, which I think the Mysterious trilogy is the last trilogy that's currently active. We're starting a new trilogy with the game this year. I'm gonna assume we've got Stuck. Ah, my boy Stuck. Poor man. Oh, hey, we got Pamela from Sophie. This is sort of why I feel a bit bad, because I'm not going to know all these characters, and this is the big crossover game. Oh, is Pamela just from Atelier in general? I just know her as the church girl in Sophie. Oh yeah, no, you're not wrong. She's in... My goodness. My goodness. Yeah, I just looked up the list. See, this is why I feel like I probably shouldn't be doing this. I don't have the requisite knowledge to cover a game like this. Yet here we are. PS2 would have been, what did I say before? The Iris games. Right. As usual with these, quite a nice little art book. Suspicious white package. I'm assuming the soundtrack? Aye, indeed it is. Actually, that's nice. Normally, they used to just come loose in the box. But, they're actually coming, like, packaged inside a thing now, which is nice. My hobby tools make for good use in opening these things without damaging them. We even have a... track list? Yeah, see, this is more what I'm used to. If you remember the previous game I was looking at that had, like, shitload of tracks. This is more what I'm used to. It's usually, like, almost a sampler CD. That's normally what you get in the CEs is a much smaller track list. And I think these acrylic things which are becoming more common, which I'm fine with. Because it's like a sort of stopgap between, like, figure and I mean, I prefer the days when you got something like this in a collector's edition. These are fantastic. Absolutely love these. So I can't even remember what... I think these might have been D2. This guy a D2, which... I knocked something else down, but that was from another collector's edition. This is pretty cool. It's a USB head Nep-Neps from Fall Goddess Online collector's edition. I got a lot of... I'm not kidding when I say I've got a lot of collector's editions. Now let's see if I can get the acrylic stand to play nice this time. Last time it was an embarrassment. I couldn't get the protective stuff off. Well, I mean, if you want more Nep-Nep, where are we? Oh, here. There's, Blank from... Versus Zombies, I think that one was. I have, not within reach, unfortunately. I do have more Neptunia stuff, though. I have every Neptunia collector's edition except for the Rebirth 1 collector's edition, which is a stain on my collection, but I'm just not paying that price. There was like 1,000 copies made, and it wasn't advertised. Now sells for over 1,000 US. I'm not that mad. Still haven't quite got the hang of getting the plastic off of these things. The difference between with the coat and without the coat is night and day. I'm not used to, like, I've only got a couple of these acrylic stands so far. I've got my Macross ones, which I showed on the last unboxing I did, and I've got the Fate Extella ones, which was the subject of the last unboxing. Ah, see, now that one came up real nice. Like, I didn't have to try to force it. That one just... Okay, nice. That's a nice base. Pretty simple acrylic, not anything fancy, but quite large. Quite large indeed, actually. That's rather huge compared to... It's like 2 or 3 times the height of the other ones I've got. It's kind of big. I'm gonna have to find a nice home for it. That'll have to wait. I can keep Super Robot Wars company for the moment since there's space over there. Which is also actually, like, this is just a little insert to tell you it's the acrylic stand, but that in itself is quite a hefty art card. And a cloth something. What are you? I've got a lot of these now. I need to start like a proper weeb cave and hang all these up. Ah, right. This is going to be a bit, like, hard to get on the camera because it's kind of big, but what I can do is show you what it's supposed to be. Because we saw it in the art book, I think. Yeah, it's that. But on a like a big cloth poster sort of thingy. Sort of hard to get on the camera there, unfortunately. It's quite a nice cloth poster. No hangers, though. A lot of these usually come with, like, hanger rings, like, up here. This one has no hangers. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna hang this one up. That'll be a problem for later. Let's go hang out with the other Extella one that I haven't hung up yet. Actually, comparing the two of them together, it's significantly bigger than the Extella one. Also, this is really nice. Look at this. The inside of the box is fully arted as well. Just can go back. I like this. Yeah, it's silly, stupid shit, but I like that the soundtrack comes in a box like that, and that fits in perfectly with the size of the box, so it all goes back together nicely. You don't have a CD loose rattling around in there. It buffers it quite nicely. Because I think if we go back to our reference CD, apparently, the Labyrinth of Refrain Collector's Edition, you notice the soundtrack for that one is just loose. I mean, I say loose, that's quite a loaded box, but... Anyway, now... What we're gonna do, I'm gonna try this format out for size, as it were. We will change gears to... Well, now I've doxed my feet. I forgot to hit the button. There we go. Now on some foot fetish channel. Right. There's a combat end music from... Nice. Combat end? Right, get some audio over there. Let's get rid of this audio. Well, I was playing Neo while waiting for Sekiro to come out. But why is this still here? I don't even know. Anyway, did that say something was downloading? Yep, there it is. Alright, does the day one actually do anything interesting, comes the question. Normally these are just bug fixes, but occasionally... Oh, hopefully the microphone doesn't squeak too much as I shift it into position. So that it's... because currently it was positioned such that I couldn't really see the screen. I had to get everything out of the way to make the camera work. Now... Clunk. Oh, really? This is a system update? Alright, what's the... This is a nice button. I do like the update history. Standard crap. Now, does this come with the usual suite of Atelier free DLC? Item set I don't care about, but it looked like it said there was extra BGMs there. 3 BGMs I will gladly take. Alright, I'll have that. I wasn't paying attention. Did I somehow dox myself there? I know it used to be a problem, but they did fix it. Oh, there's more? BGMs from oh shoot, Knights of Azure, which I've blanked on its proper name. Yori no Nikuni, something like that. Knights of Azure was good. Knights of Azure 2, from what I'm aware, is poopy butts. I have Knights of Azure Collector's Edition around here somewhere as well, which also came with a nice cloth thingy. Anyway, let's video games. Make them happen. The first Knights of Azure was a bit, like, bail-outy on its Yuri. It didn't really follow through. Something has pinged me. Oh, it's not important.
ネルケと伝説の錬金術師たち、新たな大地のアトリエ。
So I'm actually quite curious about this, because this is... sort of different from your average Atelier game. It's apparently more focused around, like, town building and management. That's why I was like, huh. I'm actually intrigued. These don't have autoplay options yet, do they?
それはこの国に伝わる偉人の伝承。かつてグランツバイトの賢者は不思議な力で人々を助けて回りました。その力はやがて錬金術と呼ばれるようになり、今日まで
Dwarf Fortress Animal Edition would just be modified Dwarf Fortress.
賢者が生み出し残したと言われる賢者の遺物は今もなお世界各地に眠っています。遺物を探し出し研究をすること、それはこの国において重要な仕事の一つなのでした。
How's the audio, by the way? Is it too low? I can crank it up. Oh, they do have auto playback now. Excellent. Her outfit makes it look like she's like Merca because of the color scheme. They've really, like, nailed the 3D Animu style.
ここに来るまでに資料を確認したけれど、実際に見ると思った以上ね。これは時間がかかりそうだわ。
Oh, you had autoplay for a second there, game. Is there a button I can press to get back autoplay? I don't want to accidentally skip everything.
でも、私はやり遂げてみせるわ。この村のためにこの場所を発展させてみせる。それだけ。
I was so excited. I thought you finally had autoplay.
錬金術が使えなくても、私は自分の仕事も夢もどちらも両立してみせる。その意気です、ネルケ様。ミスティはどこまでもお供いたします。ありがとう、ミスティ。付き合わせることになっちゃって。何をおっしゃるのですか。私はネルケ様のメイドです。主人についていくのが私の役目。
Like these games have long talky sequences at points. It's nice to just put the controller down and let the sequence play out instead of having to hit the next button every slide.
光栄です。さあ、村に行きましょうか、ミスティ。はい、お供します、ネルケ様。
The maid reminds me of
私はネルケ・フォン・リュシュターム。貴族の出身で数日前に
Oh shoot, I've forgotten her name from Dodd 3 and Miss not actually appearing in this game in Automata.
になろうと思ったこともあったけれど、才能がなかった私は役人になるつもりでいました。しかし卒業する直前に賢者の新しい記録が発見され、ここベストバルト村に遺物があるかもしれないと分かったのです。ベストバルト村は父が領主を務める村という縁もあり、担当管理官としてこの村に赴任することができました。
Accord.
ただ、遺物探しだけに力を入れるわけにはいきません。私は貴族、民のために働く義務があります。ベストバルト村は 自然豊かな未開拓の地ですが、前々から交易拠点の候補として挙げられていました。そのため私は王都を出ることに反対する父と約束し、
Your father wasn't happy with you leaving home, but was okay with you going to develop a village.
厳しい条件だけど絶対に諦めない。必ずこの場所で成果を出してみせる。そんな決意を胸にこの場所にやってきたのでした。
I need to, like, get into freeform a bit more, but I gotta say this does look a lot better than, Sophie. The character models in Sophie were pretty decent, but a lot of the background, details and textures in Sophie were a bit... though I must say that, like, the character models in this look even better than they did in Sophie.
ですが、今日からここを管理されるのはネルケ様ですよね。まあね。でも村長さんは住民の皆さんの取りまとめ役なの。管理官は移動もあるから住民側で。
Sophie was the last one I played, so I've missed a couple of games.
なるほど、そういうことでございましたか。
Jesus Christ, this guy's a fucking brick shithouse. Not so much in his character portrait, but his model. He's like fucking rectangular. This guy's a goddamn block.
そうですが、あなたは？
申し遅れやした。あしはこの村の長を務めとりやす。クノスと言いやす。ベストバルト村へようこそ。
You say that, but look at him. He's a fucking unit. Jesus Christ. Especially for a Atelier game, it's normally all wafy pretty boys. This guy's a fucking man.
遠近く年下のお嬢さんに若さを褒められるとは。
すみません。ただ村長さんというともっとこうお年が上の方を想像していましたので。
Yeah, well, I'm thinking the way this is gonna work, Day, based on what little I know so far, is we're going to recruit all of the named alchemists from the previous games to do alchemy for us.
確かに前は親父が村長をしとったんですが、さっさと足に役目を押し付けて楽隠居しやがったんで。
Okay, Knos here sounds more like the standard Atelier main character. Grandparent or senpai or someone else retired and left you with problems. That's the standard Atelier intro.
その上、今は世界を旅してるんですね。悠々自適な老後。
Otherwise known as the Ken Akamatsu Gambit.
そうですか。ご苦労なさっているのですね。
あ、いや。村のみんなが協力してくれてるおかげでなんとかやっていけてやす。課題があって大変だと思いやすが精一杯お力になりやすぜ。
課題ですか？一体何のお話でしょうか？
おや、聞いてないんですかい？つい先日領主様から早馬で来たんでさ。期間ごとに課題を出してそれができなかったら。This was I'm
gonna reference Sophie quite a lot since, as I said, it's the last one I played. But like part of my issue with Sophie is it's too freeform. There's no timer. You're just kind of doing things and things happen. So I appreciate giving the timer back. I know some people are like, oh, timer, but like it gives the game much more structure. My Life is King is a good game. Is that on that was on the Wii and the Vita? I think. but they're more Pikmin-esque. Ish.
何ですかその話、聞いてませんよ。おそらくですが、ネルケ様が早く戻られるよう仕組まれたのではないかと。領主様はネルケ様と離れることをすごく寂しがっておられましたから。しかも早馬で来たということは、私が王都を出た後に決めた条件ってことよね。もうこれじゃ約束が違うわよ。確かに少々釈然としませんが、従うほかありません。
The maid is very good.
領主様がお持ちですから。村についていきなりこんなことになるなんて。また何か追加で来なければいいけど。
まあ今日はもうお屋敷へ行きましょう。長旅でお疲れじゃねえですかい。まずは旅の疲れを取って。
It might be Little King's story that I'm thinking of, not My Life as King. The Ojo-sama doesn't seem to be too, like, airy-fairy Ojo-sama-esque. She's not got the twin drills, she's not got the doho-hos. I can't really qualify her as an Ojo-sama. She's got the Meido, but not the rest.
はい、お任せください。
Feels more like an Otome game pro tag, but true, but I've always felt that the Atelier games are more Otome game-esque. Yeah, see, that feels about right for these games, Day. Whereas, like, something I didn't not so much found weird, but, like, the difference between the Western and Eastern reception to Kiryu in Ryuga Gotoku. In the West, Kiryu is seen as, like, the man's man. The gentleman you aspire to be. You know, life goals sort of thing. Whereas in Japan, Kiryu is viewed as, like, ultimate husbando. So, like, in the West, the Kiryu fans are male. In the East, the Kiryu fans are female.
Sasa, ここがお二人に住んでいただくお屋敷でさ。
すごく立派なお屋敷ですね。
領主様直々に視察に来られることもあるからと、昔の大工たちが気合を入れたそうでさ。
そうでしたか。
さあ、
As usual, the character art for these games are really good.
ありがとうございます、クノスさん。これからよろしくお願いします。
へい、それじゃ足はこれで。
This is Banana Republic with Alchemists. I'd be 100% down for that. Holy shit. Fantasy Tropico? I would be all the way down for that.
ネルケ様、建物内の確認が終わりました。どうやら危険物はないようです。あ、いつの間に。相変わらずすごい手際ね。メイドたるもの、主人の住居の安らぎを確保するのは当然です。ネルありがとう。これからも頼りにしているわ。それじゃ中に入りましょうか。
How very presidential. I keep, like, I don't know if it's just my brain's wired weird. Because, like, I look at her and her color scheme makes me think Merca, and now we've got what looks like the president's office.
今日はお疲れ様でした、ネルケ様。それを言うならミスティもでしょ。きっと私よりも大変だったでしょうに。
Also, the village is like West. Well, it's not quite Westworld. What was it? West something.
この程度何の問題もありません。それよりどうでしたか?
Also, when I think of like Frontier Village, I tend to think of like colonial era Merca. Merca. Yeah. Aren't words.
なんともまだどんな人がいるかも分かってないからね。それもそうですね。失礼しました。それにしても
See, I'm worried that the fast forward button, like, I'm not sure if it means autoplay or if it'll actually start skipping text. I don't want to hit the button. Ah, yeah, no, okay, it is exactly what's on the box. It's actually fast forward.
そういえば課題というのは結局どういうものだったのですか？詳細は書いてなかったわ。とりあえず期間内に目標を達成しておけばいいみたい。なるほど。では当面はその目標に向かってお仕事を進めることになりそうですね。ええ。さあ、話はこれくらいにしましょう。明日からのために今日はもう休まないとね。かしこまりました。
Westworld. Not Westworld, Westworld. I suppose wild is a... It's a term for a type of village, isn't it? Something like that? Let me pull up the old meanings. Oh my, many old meanings. Forest, yeah. But also meaning might, power, possession, control, and oh, okay, similar. Control, command. And then yeah, evolved into, well, not evolved. I think that was the Germanic, and then the English is woods. Yeah. Forest. This does sound like it could be my kind of game, definitely. Sort of like Capitalism Ho, but with more. Rather than just managing one shop, you're managing a whole town of shops.
それは良かったです。本日のお仕事はいかがなさいますか？まずはクロスさんに会いに行きましょう。村で採れるものとか辺りの環境とかを聞きたいの。これからどうやって村を発展させていくのか考えるためにもね。確かに村の周辺にあるものを使って発展させていくのが賢いやり方ですね。でしょ？あと人材についても知っておきたいわね。 もし優秀な技術者や錬金術師がいたら発展の助けになるもの。なるほど。
This is kind of cool though, coming at things from this angle, like, instead of being the alchemist that has to do the tasks for the, like, town mayor sort of thing, now we are the town mayor assigning the tasks.
それはそうなんだけど、やっぱり錬金術師は必要だと思うの。
I hope you can't hear that background noise on the microphone. There's a street sweeper going outside. It's very loud.
求められている規模までこの村を発展させるには普通のやり方だけじゃ難しいもの。それに賢者の遺物を探し出すにはいつかきっとその力が必要になってくるわ。そうでございますね。何名か雇用できればいいのですが。そうね。そのためにもクノスさんから情報を聞かないと。さあ、ここで話してても仕方ないし、早速クノスさんのところへ行きましょう。かしこまりました。すぐに準備いたします。
See, like, look at him. His character model is like 1.5 times as wide as the blacksmith. This guy is a fucking brick shithouse. Nah, man, Sturk's in this game somewhere. Sturk's the best.
You.
Sturk and his pigeons. Okay, so there is an explanation for him being swole. Oh! It's Pamela! She's a proper Goki Genyo type. She's good. I don't do alchemy, I just exploit alchemists. I got walled on progression in Sophie thanks to her 1,000 fucking money for an item I needed to get to the next tier. Could only be bought in the shop. Roads. Is this like proper town management, not just hotspot management? Ah, I take it, the second set of music hadn't finished downloading before I started the game up. Is there... No, there isn't a... autoplay. Extras. Just straight from the... just from the system menu. Show manual! The game didn't even have manual! Oh, it's just a web page. Oh, that's sort of disappointing. I thought it might have had like a decent digital manual. Just a fucking web page. Yeah, we've got the standard issue Poison Marsh. Actually, that's about all we've got is one-time standard issue Poison Marsh. Research? Alright. You've got my interest, game. You've actually got my interest quite a bit right now. Don't stuff it up.
こちらの区画を見ていきましょう。建てるものを考えなくては。
Oh, is this Dark Cloud? Okay, so roads do matter. Oh. Navy, I think, looks probably the best of the color schemes. I like the dark blue roof tiling. Goes nicely with my super mansion. I'm not sure, because there's a pile of rocks and a pile of tents and stuff. I don't know if I want to be blocking off access to those yet. So I think we'll just put her right down the end. First thing you see as you walk into town is Pamela's shop.
どなたにお願いしますか？
See, she's a fucking Gokigenyo. She's great. She's goddamn like ara desua. Fantastic. The problem with characters with voices like hers is she takes so long to deliver a sentence. You're sitting there like, God damn, you talk so slow. But then at the same time, that's the whole point of your speech pattern. So you don't want to skip the voices.
Nelke様。
こいつでどうだい？なかなかに立派なもんだろ。
Hey there, Geek, how's it going?
この短期間でこれだけのものを作るなんて本当にすごいです、ハゲルさん。
へへ、これぐらいお安いご用よ。ま、こういったことなら俺に任しときな。
ありがとうございます。これからも頼りにしますね、ハゲルさん。
それじゃあ今日はこれくらいにしましょうか。そんなに根を詰めてもいいことはねえですから。パメラも今すぐ店の準備をしたそうにしてやすしね。
あら、バレちゃった。お気遣いありがとう。
His boldness makes him solar powered. And in an unpolluted area like this, he's just maximum power all the time.
皆さん、引き続きよろしくお願いします。
おうよ。
任せて。頑張ってたくさん売るわよ。
へい、こちらこそよろしくお願いします。さて、足も帰りやすかね。
こんにちは。
Oh, hello.
ありがとうございます。
I really do want to stream, shoot, what's the... Mari and Ellie, the combo game for the PS2.
お疲れ様でした、ネルケ様。
I think that game's actually been released on a few things, but specifically the PS2 version has fan translation.
まだ何とも言えないわね。今回のお仕事はほとんどハゲルさんたちにやってもらってただけだし。
I'm not actually sure. I don't know. Is Mari's like, because her full name is Maron? Is it meant to be like nickname is Mari? I assume that's the case.
それに私は私で書類仕事になれるのに必死だったからね。うまくいきそうかどうかはもう少し先にならないとわからないわ。そうでございましたか。これは失礼いたしました。期限と言われて私も焦っていたようです。
If we got the solar-powered builder, man, I think we'll be okay deadline-wise.
でも仕事の勝手も分かってきたし、そろそろ本格的に動き出すとしましょうか。少しでも早く発展のめどを立てないと賢者の遺物について調べることもできないものね。あら、お忘れではなかったんですね。ここに来てから話されないのでどうされたのかと思っていました。そんなわけないでしょ。そのために私はこの村に来たんだから。
I'm not sure what you mean by animation like Destiny Child. I'm unfamiliar with this. I know of Destiny's Child as a band. Is there a game by the name Destiny Child? Oh, Live 2D. Okay, fair enough. Now they've never really done the Live 2D stuff for the Atelier games. That's not their style. That's more Gust than not Gust. This is Gust. You fucking retard. The Live 2D is more Compart. Idea Factory rather than Gust.
話してなかったのはまだその時期ではなかったからよ。どのみち聞いたところで調べるための人材も揃っていないしね。せめて錬金術師がいる。
I don't think in the case of the Idea Factory games it's actually Live 2D. It might be, but that's like Live 2D is you say Live 2D, people know what you mean. It's the standard graphics engine. I guess that's what you'd call Live 2D.
そうですね。しかし錬金術師がこの村に来るものでしょうか。来させるのよ。そのためにこの村を発展させるの。魅力的な場所にすれば錬金術師もきっと来てくれるわ。そうでございますね。だからこれからも頑張っていきましょう。
And I'm quite happy with the static portraits for these because they look really good. The art style for these games are always really nice.
ミスティ、ネルケ様。
Is this gonna be time limited?
失礼いたします。ご一緒いたします。
Okay, yeah, there's the clock up there.
よし。はい。そうですね。 気のいい日はこちらでお昼をとるのもいいかもしれませんね。素材にはいろいろなものがあるのですね。私も勉強した方が良さそうです。何か使えるものがあるといいのだけれど。上々の成果ですね。そうですね。
そうですね。
ユウ
は
ありがとうございます。よし。
So we need to set up supply chains and whatnot. Unis and beehives. Always nice to have those fuckers on auto farm. We're gonna be a goddamn alchemist's heaven. What means FCST? You okay there, Paolo? She's having a bit of a freak out, but seems to be okay. Supply chains, production, merchandising.
ネルケ様。
This is the cute anime girl village simulator I never knew I wanted.
おはようございます、クノスさん。難しい顔をされていますが、どうしたんですか？
実は変なものが見つかって。どうす？
変なもの？
これでさ。
Alchemy pot.
これは錬金釜じゃないですか。
錬金釜？ネルケ様、これが何なのかわかるんですかい？
これは錬金術師が調合するときに使う道具です。クノスさん、これはどこで見つかったんですか？
あ、昨日来た旅人が泊まってた部屋にあったんでさ。今朝方村を出ちまったんですが、どうも忘れていっちまったみたいで。
その人、きっと錬金術師だったんだわ。惜しいことしちゃった。
まだそう遠くには行ってないと思いますがね。昨日の夜、近くの森を調べに。
Do we have to go rescue her from monsters?
森の調査ですか。一体何のために？
Well, at this level, it could be like water or grass or wheat or unis or beehives or Lord knows.
賢者の遺物を探すのが目的
Oh,
みたいですが。
okay.
それでまずは森を調べるって。
Hush me.
賢者の遺物？クノスさん、遺物のことをご存知なのですか？
ええ。おそらくグランツバイトの木のことだと思います。
グランツバイトの木ですか。それがここにあるという賢者の遺物のことなんですね。
あくまでこの村に伝わる伝説でさ。誰もその木を見た者はいやせん。ただ何十年かごとに光り輝く不思議な実が見つかることがあるんでさ。その実はとてつもなくうまくて、食べると力が湧いてくるとかなんとか。
Is it Gomu Gomu fruit? Or, that was actually a specific fruit. What? How do you call the One Piece fruit?
力が湧いてくる。
Are we gonna
そんな効果があるなら、
are we gonna find the sage fruit? And instead of using it to become a superpowered RPG character, we're going to grow it and produce an army of superpowered RPG characters.
ネルケ様、錬金術師の方を追いかけましょう。村の発展、そして賢者の遺物を探るには錬金術師が必要なのでしょう。そうね、協力を得られないか話をしてみましょう。それではすぐに装備の準備をいたします。
ちょっと待った。お二人だけで向かうのは危険です。
Oh, you're welcome to come along, Mr. One-Time Standard Issue Brick Shit House.
大丈夫です。これでも剣の腕には自信がありますし、魔物を倒したこともあります。ネルケ様を傷つける者は排除するのみです。ご心配には及びません。
Oh boy. She's, maybe a bit more Roberta/Accord than I was thinking.
そうは言っても。ああ、もう分かりやした。じゃあ、足もついていきやす。
念のためお聞きしますが、戦闘の経験は？
I have not ordered the PQ2. I see.
この近くにはよく狩りに行くんで、そこそこありやす。それに、あっしがいりゃ、道に迷うことはありやせんぜ。
それなら心強いですね。急いで向かいましょう。
they've made good use of, like, these are just stills of the in-game CG, but because the in-game graphics are really nice, it actually looks quite good.
ここまで来てもいないということは、もっと奥の方に進んだみたいですね。
ネルケ様、せっかくですし、使えそうなものを拾いながら進みませんか？そうね。建設資材に錬金術の素材。
The standard atelier approach. Going out to deal with a problem, but gonna collect all the shit while we're there.
これだけ自然豊かなので、きっと何か見つかるかと思いますよ。
錬金術の素材ですかい？この辺りには普通の草しか見当たりませんが。
そんなことはありません。例えば、そうですね。この植物は回復薬や中和剤の材料になります。
Well, definitely need some neutralizers if we want to make bombs.
こんな草がですか？
それに、こちらの鉱石はフラムなどの
We're on the same wavelength.
この石ころもですか？
つかぬことをお伺いしますが、今までベストバルト村では錬金術の素材は取り扱い
Rotten pineapple. Oof. Obviously, I've never tried to eat rotten pineapple, but I've certainly smelt it before. That is a very unpleasant smell.
そうですね。こういうもんを必要としてたのは行商人くらいでさ。それに使えるって分かってても錬金術師が村にいなけりゃ意味がねえ。
I'm not super up to date on One Piece at all in any which way. Like, just at all. I've seen up to about episode 80. Shortly after they meet Chopper. That's as far as I've got. Or just before they meet Chopper, actually. They're on the island. They got up to the island where they first meet Chopper.
にしてもネルケ様は詳しいですな。王都の学院ではそういうことも勉強するんですかい？
ええ、あらゆる学問の基礎知識を一通り習うんです。自分には扱えないものでもその骨子と使い道を知ることは重要ですから。指示を出す立場になる以上、
She's got a good smug face. She's not like shitpostery smug, just like self-confident smug. It's good. I like it.
はあ、なるほど。やっぱり貴族様はすごいんですな。
確かにネルケ様は勉強熱心ですが、錬金術関連の分野は少し
She's got like a
くらいですね。
homete smug. She's umu. Praise me more.
いいでしょ、役に立っているのだから。それに私が錬金術に興味を持っていたのも知っているでしょ。
おや、そうなんですかい？
ええ、私は伝説の賢者に憧れて錬金術に興味を持ち始めたんです。残念ながら才能がなくて錬金術を使うことはできなかったんですけど、人々を幸せにするというのは貴族としての責務にも重なることだから、賢者のような生き方を目標にしているんです。
なるほど、そうでしたか。それじゃあここでの仕事や調査も夢の一つというわけですかい？
ええ、まだまだ仕事は始まったばかりですけど、少しでも私の知識をお役に立てたいと思っています。
それだけ熱心に努力してるんですから、ネルケ様ならきっと。
Was there a line missing there? Nope, that one just wasn't voiced for some reason. How odd.
ありがとうございます、クノスさん。そういうわけなので、わからないことは私に聞いてくださいね。素材になるものはバッチリ把握してますから。
わかりやした。気になるものがあったら確認します。
お願いしますね。それじゃあ奥に進みましょうか。 参りましょう、ネルケ様。迅速に調査を進めなくては。素材にはいろいろなものがあるのですね。私も勉強した方が良さそうです。何か使えるものがあるといいのだけれど。あれは
魔物ですな。
Ah. How is it gonna handle monsters?
ネルケ様。ミスティ、クノスさん、行きましょう。
Does it actually have a combat engine? Engine.
参ります。
Okay, this is the more traditional. Actually, I don't know how traditional it is. This is Atelier Iris / Art and Elico combat. She is actually a ninja maid. That wasn't just a yoke, apparently. She is for realsies. Nin maidel. He's a big axey boy! Nice. I thought I saw Poonie Balls drop. I do like the return to the more traditional combat. This sits well with me. It's such a good, like, just, you want to pat her head with a face like that.
お疲れ様でした、ネルケ様。
はあ、お二人ともやりやすな。まさかここまでとは思いやせんでした。
私も幼い頃から訓練しているので、多少の心得はあるんですよ。いざという時は自分で自分の身を守る必要がありますからね。
よしよし。
なるほど、そうでしたか。しかし、さっきの魔物たち、様子が変でしたな。えらい慌ててるように感じやしたが。
Has an alchemist been throwing bombs around?
ですが、飢えているようにも見えませんでした。では、何かから逃げてきたとか？
Oh. That's not alchemist. That's I don't know. It's got a chicken head, a snake body, bear legs, Question mark? What is this monstrosity?
こいつはなかなかの大物でさ。あれは
But not quite. Oh god, she does actually mad alchemist with bombs.
ネルケ様。このマリー様から逃げようなんて100年早い。
Oh. Alright.
あれ、村長さん、どうしたの？
あんたいきなりなんてもん投げんだ。あれ何なんだ一体。
Well, I assume Mari is the original mad bomb throwing alchemist.
マリー特製フラムだよ。いや、見たことない魔物だったから素材が欲しくてさ、戦いを挑んだんだけど逃げられそうになったんだ。で、絶対逃がさないよう私のとっておきを使ったってわけ。
そうか、さっきの魔物たちが慌ててたのはあんたの仕業だったんか。
そうそう。で、村長さんたちはどうしてこんなところに？
Now, if you've never played, like the earlier Atelier games, you may... I'm reaching for an even more obscure reference, but you may recognize Mari from Artanelico 1. The bonus dungeons had, well, not bonus, the bonus, like, mentalscapes, how do you call them? Dive locations? For the two main girls, had them dress up as Mari and Ellie. There we go. Brain shorted for a second there.
あんた釜を忘れてっただろう。それを伝えに来たのさ。
あ、そういえば照合するときに出したままだったかも。照合ということは、やはりあなたは錬金術師なのですね。うん、そうだけど、あなたは？私はネルケと申します。ベストバルト村の領主の娘で、この度管理官として赴任しました。私はネルケ様のメイド、ミスティです。どうぞお見知りおきを。貴族様なの？これはご丁寧にどうも。私はマルローネと言います。マリーって呼んでください。
Former dropout.
マリーさんですね。マリーさんは旅をなさっているんですか？はい、いろんな世界を知るために旅をしてて。ネルケさんたちはどうしてここに？はい、あなたに会いに来たんです。実はマリーさんにお願いしたいことがあって。
We have all the requests. Please bring alchemy.
お願いですか？お聞きしたところによると、マリーさんはグランツバイトの木について調べていたんですよね。はい。どこにあるのかわからない不思議な木って面白そうだなと思って。せっかくだからいろいろと情報を集めてなんとかいけないか考えてるんです。そうでしたか。提案なんですけど、よろしければしばらくベストバルト村に住みませんか？この近くに拠点があれば調査もしやすいと思うんです。 がたいですけど、いいんですか？もちろんです。村でアトリエを開いていただければどんなに嬉しいことか。アトリエを？はい、ベストバルト村はこれから大きく発展をしていきます。土地を開拓し、施設を建て、規模を拡大したいのです。そのために錬金術師であるあなたのお力を借りたいのです。村にアトリエ、私の錬金術で大丈夫かな？はい、私たちにはマリーさんが必要なんです。それに村が大きくなれば人が増えて、木の調査もやりやすくなるかもしれませんよ。なるほど、一理あるかも。
I assume we're not going to get
しばらくお世話になります。
too much results out of her, since she is an alchemist dropout, sort of.
本当ですか？
I mean, she does succeed in the end.
もちろん。木の調査もそうだけど、村の発展に関わる機会なんてなかなかないし、ぜひともやってみたいです。この近くって珍しいものも多いから、もっとたくさん調べてみたいって思ってましたしね。ありがとうございます。それじゃあよろしくお願いしますね。こちらこそ。よかったですね、ネルケ様。
それじゃあ村に戻りましょう。そろそろ作業も終わっとるはずです。
あ、マリーさん、どうしました？ネルケさん、先に戻っててもらえます？ちょっと準備をしたくって。わかりました。お待ちしてますね。はい。さてと、後で合流できるように伝言をお願いしに行くとしますか。それにしても賢者の遺物か。これから面白いことになりそうだね。
Mildly suspicious. Nin nin.
ほうきを使って飛んできたの。
Okay, not quite nin nin.
ほうき？生身で空を飛ぶ人なんて初めて見たわ。おとぎ話に出てくる魔女みたいよね。
Like I said, Pamela is great.
まったくだ。早速こんな人材をスカウトしてくるなんてやり手だな、ジョーちゃん。
いえいえ、すごいのは私じゃなくてマリーさんですよ。それにしても錬金術ってそんなものまで作れるんですか？あれ、こっちにはそういう道具ないんですか？こっち？私が知っている限りではないです。ネルケ様がご存知ないのですから、ないと言って差し支えないかと。こっちだと道具も違うのかな。それじゃあ道具を作るときはネルケさんに指示してもらいましょうか。私がですか？はい、村の発展はネルケさん主導で進めるんだから、ネルケさんが欲しいものを作るのがいいと思うんです。それにほら、先入観がない方が面白い発想をするかもしれないし。なるほど、試しにやってみてもいいかもしれませんね。 じゃあ早速、まずどういうものが欲しいですか？そうですね。
The how do you call it? The sack of unis, the uni bomb, does not have the most pleasant, fua fua, ladylike look to it.
そうだ。
爆発。
そうですね。
よし。ありがとうございます。この区画を確認しましょう。どれを立てようかしら。
This green looks closer to the green of Mari's costume, so I think I'm gonna go with that one.
場所はどうなさいますか？これで決まりね。
ユウ、
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。
I assume I can now assign Alchemists tasks.
ネルケ様。
Hang on. Aren't I the village general? Shouldn't I be giving the requests? Not taking them? This is backwards land.
こんにちは。そうだ。
Okay, so from what it was saying, it sounds like using investigate ends the day, but can we just, like, it doesn't seem that investigate itself consumes time, so I'm assuming we can, once we have more options, burn the clock down and then end the day with an investigate? Investment? Okay. Is the... I assume the bar underneath the level is XP bar? Yeah, okay, she's got the Mad Bomber skill. Takes a lot of drive. Oh!
この辺りは見晴らしもいいから子供の頃はよく遊んでやした。
素材にはいろいろなものがあるのですね。私も勉強した方が良さそうです。
Do you encounter monsters when not running?
敵がいるよ。
It's a little bit MOBA gay-esque, isn't it? It isn't actually. It's a real game. But I can see where you're coming from. This is not the standard Atelier game. This is a... Well, not a, this is the 25th anniversary game. So it is definitely different from your standard Atelier game, though combat has gone back to that of the earlier titles, like the combat. I'm actually quite liking this. Like, if you've played the, Iris games, or, at least the first Art and Nelke, you'll see a lot of familiarities in the combat system. Please don't blow us all up. Also, this has town management elements. Beer! God, it really isn't the early days, is it? We've got uncensored beer. Nelke is the original character Do Not Steal for this game. Like I said, production management, supplies. Supply chain. We're graduating from a Atelier game and turning into a Caesar slash Pharaoh slash Zeus. Let's assign Mari to synthesize beer, the girl who blows things up, to make Alcohol. This can't end badly. And not in the just because she's making booze sense, but in the making beer sense, you need like pressured canisters. Wait, could I do I not have her assigned to the... Okay, there we go. Int 2. I'm enjoying myself quite a lot so far, Sandwich. This is good. Cute Animu girls plus village management. This hits my strike zone. Comfy game, yes. Make some beer, woman. This is I have silly grin on my face right now. We're actually doing the town mayor thing in an Atelier game. Like, hey, Alchemist, I need X many of this item, please too. We need to start the barrel economy. my barrels bring all the alchemists to the yard. Taru taru. We need to acquire water. Normally you just pull it up from a well, but we ain't got no active water income. That's worrying. Maybe I need to dig a well. At economy? This is in fact Half-Life. Team Fortress. Meido. Task. Meido. This is good.
こちらが報告になります。ありがとう。確認するわ。
Graphs! Now we're talking. This is a real management sim. Yeah, we are bleeding funds at the moment, but we haven't even established our village, so I'd say that's not too much of a concern. Oh my. Approval rating? Oh dear. Okay, so there is some level of incoming water, just not a lot. We used the bulk of our stock to make a bunch of beer. Okay, so... I'm not... What are they lacking? Is it the... I assume it's the deficit in water? It's causing the lack issue there? And so we're currently on negative water? I'm not sure why there's a help wanted in the materials department. Unless the game's telling me that I've got, like, just generics working. And should be looking to replace them with, like, named characters, maybe? Oof! Beer sells for good money. Alright, we may in fact be running off of the beer economy. Pamela has received the Employee of the Month award, yes. How did Pamela beat out Mari? Mari made all the beer. Pamela just sold some fruit. It's not about it. I suppose, yeah, technically, Mari cost us resources, whereas Pamela made us money. Yeah, technically. We need water, honestly. We need a well.
村を発展させるための予算や資材、人手を集めることかしら。最終的にはこの村を都市と呼べる規模にしなきゃいけないんだもの。課題はなるべく早くこなしてしまわないと。都市ですか。いくらなんでも大きすぎるような。あくまで目標よ。目標はそれくらい大きくしないと小さくまとまってしまうもの。
Yeah, pretty much. Go full retard or go home.
さすがはネルケ様、そこまでお考えだと。でも、当座の問題は人材の確保ね。今のままじゃ全然足りないわ。
Yeah, it's not just like a rando static backdrop. It is zoomed in on the street that we've made thus far. It's got the correct green for her roof, and yeah, Pamela's navy blue shop.
それなら大丈夫ですよ。マリーさん。
Oh boy, the dynamic duo.
マリーさん、やっと追いつきました。ごめん。ちょっと先走りすぎちゃった。本当に空を飛んでます。一体どんな力で動いているのかしら。ネルケ様、わかったわよ。マリさん、こちらの方は？この子はエリー、私の後輩なんです。エルフィールです。エリーと呼んでください。
Yeah, the drooling portrait is really good.
よろしくお願いします。マリーさんの後輩ということは、あなたも錬金術師なのですよね。
Protege isn't quite kohai. You've got the idea, but that's
と旅をしていたのですが。
いや、魔物を追いかけてるうちにはぐれちゃって困ってたんですよ。
もしここにいるって聞けなかったら合流できませんでしたよ。
ごめんごめん。聞けなかったらマリさんは誰かに行き先を教えていたのかな。
ところでこのアトリエはどうしたんですか？置いてある道具もマリーさんが調合したみたいですけど。
実はここで働くことになってさ、アトリエを開いて村の発展に協力するの。エリーもやってくれるでしょ。
どうしたんですか突然。なんで急にそんな話に？
まあ詳しいことはお茶でも飲みながら説明するから。ほらこっちこっち。
マリーさん。
それじゃあネルケさん、後の説明は私に任せといてください。はい。
She can just phone up other alchemists on the ether waves.
錬金術師が2人も。忙しくなりそうですね。
Meido-san is good.
なんだかワクワクしてきたわ。ここがどんな素敵な場所に変わっていくのか。
So long as it doesn't explode. Oh, now you play the opening? Did you just get excited over some Neutralizer B? It was really high-grade Neutralizer B. Hey John, how's it going?
Nani, Misty? ネルケ様、漁師様より課題の詳細が届いております。ついに来たわね。それじゃあ見てみましょう。
That was, I mean, to be honest, that was quite the fun opening, just as a set piece. Needed more barrels, but apart from that, it was real good. Well, speaking of like gunsmiths, there was a gunsmith in Sophie, the clockmaker's son. Transitions from making clocks into making pistols. Yeah, we're gonna need to build houses. Expand the slums, maybe knock over the tents and actually build some real housing. This game is an atelier. It's pretending to be an atelier game, but it's actually a town management game with cute girls. Therefore, 11 out of 10 best game. Not so much Age of Empires, more like Caesar. Well, that's not quite right, because they're real-time, and probably more complex than this will get. Though this could potentially get complicated.
素晴らしい心がけです。ですが、要望をすべて聞き入れるのは難しいのではないでしょうか。いいえ、この村は住んでいる皆さん。
Like, we have graphs and shit. This is a proper town management game.
人の意見を聞くのは当然のことだと思うわ。それに皆さんの要望を聞けば、この村に足りないものもきっと見つかる。
We're probably gonna need to flush the poisonous swamp at some point.
そうすれば村の発展にもつながるはずよ。なるほど。おっしゃる通りですね。
This does not have a gacha. I know it looks like a MOBA game, but it isn't. It's a real video game.
では、今後は住民の皆様の要望を聞きながら村の発展に取り組まれるのですね。
It could have very easily been a MOBA game, though.
ええ。ただ、改めて考えてみると本当にやることが多いわね。大丈夫ですか、ネルケ様。ええ、マリーさんたちも加わったし、きっと大丈夫。まずはいろんな
I'm glad it isn't. Don't get me wrong. No artificial time limitations or anything bullshit like that. No gacha to get SSR ranked alchemists. God, that would, like, you could so easily turn this sort of thing into, oh, that's dangerous.
ミスティにも苦労をかけると思うけど、これからもよろしくね。もちろんでございます。このミスティ、誠心誠意、全身全霊でお手伝いさせていただきます。頼もしいわね。それじゃあ頑張っていきましょう。
I wouldn't be surprised, Day, because it is a pretty easy thing to adapt, I'd say. We've had a whole bunch of gameplay. You just caught us at the end of the introduction, so there's a bunch of yickety yak happen. I mean, it's, yeah, given the cast list, like, there's so many characters from across the whole franchise. I can forgive a bit. It's yeah, comfy game. Fua game. Hey! I just noticed. Taru! Capitalism ho, motherfucker! Yeah, we're currently operating on the beer economy. Subtasks. Okay. This game does have men. Few and far between, but it does have them. There is two so far. Solar-powered Builder Man, and Brick Shithouse with Axe Man. Invest aggressively! Oh damn, this is some... Okay, so sell 10 beers, plugs into increased sales, and check with everyone is just standard progress anyway, so we should be able to knock all this off right away. Oh, whoops, no, didn't mean to do that. Yep, that's the wrong button. No free beer for everyone. You pay for your beer, buddy. Fucking free beer, what do you take me for? How long do you think I've worked at a pub? Okay, she's saying world, not just town. So maybe... Mari and Ellie know more than we do. Alright. Let's see how much we can invest in the planes. So we've okay, bonus XP sounds like just gimme. We don't really need any of the combat boofs yet. Running speed up 20% sounds like it could be good for if we need to whoosh through, but it seems like you don't get mats when you're running, so... Alright. We'll roll with that for now. I don't want to burn too much cash, because I've made that mistake before. Okay. There's roots upon roots. Ooh. I need water. Yet normally you have a well that you just pull buckets out of each day.
どんどん進みましょう。
何か使えるものがあるといいのだけれど。
Okay, you do get combat if you're not running. Cool. I wasn't sure about that. Yeah, the guy here is the brick shithouse with an axe. He's a big lad. Like, look at him. He's back row, and he's still like twice the size of any of the ladies. Thankfully, I'm not playing as an alchemist, so them using up all their fancy alchemy items does not cost me anything.
便利な素材があったらいろいろと試してみたいな。
エディさんは本当に探求心の強い方ですね。ああ、美味しそう。後でこっそり食べちゃおうかしら。
After the next scrounge, I'll hit the run button. Oh, that's combat. Alright, well, I'll hit the run button after this anyway. Explode the fuckers! Killer skin? Does she, like... Give them a... What's the fancy word for, like, skin, treatment? I did see a bunch of water proc. Good.
Nelke様。
Beer and bread, we are starting out with the very basics of a town. Stone and wood probably going to be quite important as well for building better housing. Tell the beer.
どなたにお願いしますか？商品を決めましょう。
じゃんじゃん売るわよ。
商品設定はいかがいたしますか？どなたに依頼されますか？
I think you're right. I think the FCST is forecast of sails.
施設はどうなっているのかしら。誰にお願いしましょうか。調合の依頼でございます。
Ah! There's how we can get water. We can alchemy them down into water. Oh, okay, cool. These will give us the fire element we need. I might reduce some of that wheat down for some extra water as well. Oh! The Chivos are actually important. Oh boy, boosters. Does it? Should. We need wheat flour, and then I need bread. But we also need beer. Wait, can I have you make multi? Are you multi-talented? You can make me beer and flour at the same time. Very nice. Okay. Oh, that's right. The cost. Would it? Is it? Wait. Will it let me? Because I'm. Does it? Will it combo the wheat flour into the bread, or will it just make the additional wheat flour since I've got the core mats? Well, I suppose we'll press the button and find out. We'll see what happens. Okay, the frazzled indicator is concerning. We'll see what happens. I think it might fail on the
誰にお願いしましょうか。どれを栽培いたしますか。どれを栽培いたしますか。どなたに依頼されますか。
beer, etc. Yeah, the bread atop bit is worrying.
施設はどうなっているのかしら。
I don't know if
いらっしゃいませ。
but it lets me set it despite it. Like why would it let me set it if it's impossible? Unpossible is some good English. You have the freedom to fail. Maybe. Maybe that's it.
何にしましょうか。施設はどうなっているのかしら。施設の確認をいたしましょう。何にしましょうか。
Dispatch.
何にしましょうか。
Wait, I can just send them out on gathering ventures? Hmm.
誰にお願いしましょう。こちらが現在のお仕事な。どちらになさいますか。
Invest? Ah! Booze, bread, and roads. We really are building a town.
この辺りはどうなっているのかしら。建てるものを考えなくては。 場所はどうなさいますか。 はい。はい。この場所にしましょう。 物はどうなっているのかしら。
I am the swirly shenanigans worries
こ
me.
ちらの区画を見ていきましょう。
So you can repaint
どの建物を建てましょうか。
at your will, but I like my
何
green
に
one.
しましょうか。
It's good.
建てるものを考えなくては。
Taru!
どこに建てましょう。 どれを建てようかしら。
I might build a second basic atelier so I can have both of the girls going at once. Hmm.
どれを建てようかしら。
Can I redo my road?
どこに建てましょう。 ここがよろしいかと。この場所に。はい。建てるものを考えなくては。場所はどうなさいますか。 あとは完成を待つのみね。どなたにもお願いしますか。お茶をどうぞ。依頼の件ですが。
How can she sense this in a building that isn't finished? Or does that mean she'll just automatically start? I'm gonna...
どこに建てようかしら。
タール
どれを建てようかしら。
Now the question is, do I build another
考えなくては。
grove?
場所を選択しましょう。
Yes, taru means barrel. It's a bit of a meme.
どの建物を建てましょうか。場所はどうなさいますか。ここがよろしいかと。はい、こちらにいたしましょう。はい、どの建物を建てましょうか。どこに建てようかしら。あとは完成を待つのみね。どなたに依頼されますか。
はい。
どの建物を建てましょうか。問題ございませんか。施設の確認をいたしましょう。
Wait. So it just gives us a flyby of the town in progress? Alright, that's pretty cool. Needs more stuff, certainly. We're working on it. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a save, and we'll see what happens with Mari. No, Ellie, sorry. Yeah, earnings. Whee! Much expenses. Okay, so it just gives me a warning. I assume that she needs wheat. Yeah, okay. Not wheat, wheat flour, that's one. Yeah. This was in fact an isekai game. Except that, unlike an isekai genre, we are the old world. And pulling people to us. Oh god, man, the best girl argument for this game is gonna be horrific. It's got all the girls from all the games. Good luck picking one.
ありがとうございます。
Like, currently we've got Mari and Ellie, which are from the original games, but there's many, many more yet to come. Let's do a run on the interior. So can I bring... Okay, not yet.
錬金術に使えるかは分かりやせんが、とりあえずいろいろ集めます。
Oh, rip. Yeah.
これは使えそうね。持って帰りましょ
う。どんどん進みましょう。疲れやした。
油断せずに行きましょう。
These Puni. No idea what's about to hit them. Evaporated.
マリーさん、もし爆弾を使う場合は周りを見てからにしてくださいね。
She is indeed a ninja maid, yes.
分かってますよ。あの時はたまたまです。これは役に立ちそう。
That's it. Picking a best girl is going to be very difficult.
何か使えるものがあるといいのだけれど。
I was hoping for maybe something a little more exciting.
たくさん調べられたわね。今後も頑張りましょう。
Rather than more Phlogiston, but I'll take what we can get. We did get a bunch of new items at least. And we can break this stuff down for fire crystals. So it's not the end of the world. And we got the tar fruit, which we needed for another recipe. And I'm assuming we should be right with these. Like they'll be needed in other things. Yeah, that's like healing. The healing. What's it called? Oh, shoot, the very basic healing item, Jesus. Is it just healing self? Is my brain that bad? Okay. That's better. Now they're in the right colored atelier. That was bothering me. The green one was in the red house, the red one was in the green house. Can you make more than 10 beer? I do indeed play the Atelier games. I haven't played enough of them to really be playing this one, but honestly, this is fucking great so far, so I'm gonna just roll with it. Because this is the 25th anniversary game. It's the big, like, everybody's here. This is the Smash Brothers of Atelier. Characters from the entire franchise, including the Monokemia games, show up in this. The only way I could be more, well, I was gonna say the only way I could be more erect was if there was Artanelico characters here, but they aren't actually Atelier characters. But in this, instead of being the alchemist, you're the person running the town, giving the orders to the alchemists to make the things. Okay, yeah, now I should be able to make the bread, because we've actually got a supply of proper wheat flour. Okay, we're making, like, a shitload of beer. I think maybe we don't need so much beer. In before I trigger everybody. Nah, this is okay. So it's not like it's not like a continuous plot. This is essentially running Isekai, the Atelier game. Like all the characters are crossing over from their own worlds, so their own plots aren't plot relevant, but the like references and jokes you'll miss out on a bit. I mean, there's already been elements where me and Day were getting excited over Taru, and so if you don't get that joke, then obviously you need more beer. All right. Well, my concern is how much. Okay, now we have plenty of water and fragrant chips. I need to check one of the farms, though, make sure we've got enough fragrant chips coming in. What can you do? Oh, can I dispatch you? Because you're an adventurer type, yeah? Oh, actually... No, I'll run... No, okay, what I'm gonna do is... Can I undo that? Ah, yes, there we go. Dispatch you to there. It's not so much that the cast is Asagi, because the cast is... I forgot I actually put him on the production plant. I mean, I suppose what else? He's just standing around otherwise. Why have him go to waste? Okay, so we got wheat, purple grape. I need... well, I suppose we'll make some vegetable oil just for the sake of stocking it up. Grove. Give me... Oh, we can grow the tar fruits now. Okay. Give me fragrant chips. I probably want another grove, to be honest. Which I think I'll just do that. I will build another grove. I should probably build a second store as well. It's got a time limit as such. You've got goals you need to achieve within certain turn counts, yes. Hang on, I'll bring that up. The current tasks. We've got 5 turns left to get population to 100. And then we've got turn limits left on these. Everyone's stats are pretty garbo at the moment. What are we lacking? Okay, we're consuming a lot more water than we're requiring. Is that what it's freaking out about? The beer graph hasn't really spiked much yet, unfortunately. Just been selling beers at the same rate, but increasing our overall stock. Well, I assume as we drive our town's population up, more people will buy more beer. Yes, exactly. It is an Atelier-themed city management game. That is 100% what this is. Which is why it's really caught my interest.
さあ、しっかり調査しましょう。情報は大切ですからね。いいもの取れたかも。
どんどん進みましょう。錬金術に使えるかは分かりやせんが、とりあえずいろいろ集めます。
It's not freeform adventuring. It's
全力で行きやすぜ。
yeah.
すっごい攻撃いくよ。
It doesn't bother me too much.
これならどう？
The achieved result is pretty much the same.
これで先に進めますね。
ネルケ様のことは
And
明
I
日
mean,
守りやすので
personally,
お任せください。
ありがとうございま
uh,
す。でも私の剣の腕前もなかなかでしょ。
I really like this return to the classic style of the combat system.
持って帰りましょう。
疲れやした。
参ります。見切れるかしら？受け切れるかな？これで先に進めますね。マリーさん、もし爆弾を使う場合は周りを見てからにしてくださいね。
I think I hit the run button after
分
that
かってますよ。あの時は
to be
たま
safe.
たまです。見慣れたもの
Well,
が
the Monokemia characters do show up in this.
面白い世界ね。
全力で行きやすぜ。
受け切れるかな？見切れるかしら？痛いのいくよ。
Best cheesecake.
これでどう？
このくらい余裕でさ。
たくさん調べられたわね。今後も頑張りましょう。
No box this time. But we got a bunch of pure drinking water.
失礼いたします。何にしましょうか。施設の状態はと。どなたに依頼されますか。どなたに依頼されますか。これでよろしいでしょうか。
はいよ。
Okay, so I can set. Ooh, bread. Bread is lots of money. This is in fact communism. Red lines. Yay!
Done?
誰に頼むのがいいかしら。
Man, the bread's fucking putting beer to shame. We've only just introduced bread and it's gonna double the earnings of beer.
施設の確認をいたしましょう。
Water has actually been a problem.
はいかがでしょうか。
We don't have an active incoming water supply. I'm gonna make more bread, eh?
どなたに依頼されますか。調合の依頼でございます。こちらの作業は止めてください。依頼する道具でございますが、いくつ作ります？こちらを依頼いたします。依頼するいくつ作ります？これをお願いします。依頼する道具でございますが、
How much beer do we have in stock? 37. That's fine for now. Oh, I mean, I might as well have her make some more beer.
いくつ作ります？これをお願いします。
Rather than
この通りにお願い
have the,
了解。
like, synthesis load go to waste.
調合をお願いできますか？考え直しましょう。何にしましょうか。考え直しましょう。再考いたしましょう。
Okay, hold on. We're making more wheat flour than we're using currently, so that's fine.
考え直しましょう。こちらを依頼いたします。この通りにお願いいたします。はい、了解しました。
Oh, actually, how do I do
何を
the
しましょうか。
that one? I need some water. I can break water down into water quite effectively. Holy crap. Water becomes much water.
はどうなっているのかしら。施設はどうなっているのかしら。どちらになさいますか？
How big did it make it?
この辺りはどうなっているのか。
Oh, it, yeah, made it a shitload bigger. Alright. Fair enough.
建てるものを考えなくては。
I might build some more farming for the moment.
場所を選択しましょう。ここに、はい、ここにするわ。はい、この場所にしましょう。この場所にどの建物を建てましょうか。どこに建てましょう。あとは完成を待つのみね。栽培の設定はいかがいたしますか。
I'm out of money.
建てるもの
Oh,
を考え
that's an Atelier game. I'm out of money.
これで問題ないかな。
This is quite nice though. The option to, like, well, not option, but just to get a nice overview of your town as it's coming through. Money is from sales. We are just getting our bread lines up and operational. Hopefully that will start to build up our cash flow. So need to sell some more beer. Need to make some more money. Need to talk to somebody.
問題が起きたみたいね。
Please assign someone who's good at synthesis. Everyone is a potato. I assume friendship levels are for events. Also, oh no, that was their normal level, not their friendship level. Yeah, friendship levels are going to be for events. Events lead to things like new synthesis stuff, new building plans, new stuff, basically. What are we lacking? Oh, is it still a case of we're burning more mats than we're... Yeah, wheat. Okay, we might need to set up an additional wheat farm, especially if we're focused heavily on the bread and beer economy, need lots of wheat. Baldy, with his bread sales, took the top spot.
Oh, 来たぜ、ジョーちゃんたち。
ネルケ様、ついに課題を達成いたしやしたね。
ありがとうございます。皆さんが頑張ってくれたおかげです。そういえば報告書はまとめてあるけれど、これは漁師である父に送ればいいのかしら。ミスティ、そのあたりの流れについて何か聞いてる？
This is like all the men from the village, all two of them.
はい、何でも今日審査官様がお見えになると連絡が入っています。審査官？
僕の話かい？
この声は。
いやいや、皆の衆、久しぶりだね。
This is more like an atelier guy.
Hahaha! このロータス、再びこの地に帰ってきたよ。
お知り合いだったんですかい？
父の部下ですから、オートにいた頃から知っています。彼が来ると笑い声が屋敷中に響き渡るんです。
そりゃあそうでしょうな。それにしても徴税官であるあんたがここの審査も？
僕はもう徴税官ではないよ。これからはネルケ城の仕事ぶりを調べる審査官さ。
あなたが審査官なの？
おや、お父上から聞いていないかい？少し前に連絡を出しているはずだけれど。
そうなの？もしかして。
Nah, don't throw him into the poisonous swamp, man. That'll make it even more poisonous and hard to clear later.
申し訳ありません。もしロータス様が来られると知ったら、ネルケ様がご不快になるかと思いまして。そうだったの。そう言われると責めることはできないわね。
ミスティ城は相変わらず辛辣だな。まあそういうわけだから、これからは定期的に課題の通達と審査を行わせてもらうよ。それじゃあまずは今回の成果を確認させてもらうよ。
We just haven't determined what we're doing with the poisonous swamp yet. There is a poisonous swamp on our land, and we do not have an option yet to interact with it. 素晴らしい。
さすがネルケ城、素晴らしいよ。合格だ。
村の皆さんや錬金術師の方々が協力してくれたおかげよ。私は指示を出したに過ぎないわ。
そんなに照れることもないだろう。素直に喜びたまえよ。まあでもまだ最終目標達成には遠いから、リーダーとしてはそれでいいのかもしれないね。それじゃ次の課題を伝えるよ。次の課題はこれだ。
Oh no!
なるほど。こうやって最終目標への
Alright, I guess we just pump bread.
そういうことさ。それじゃ達成に向けて頑張ってくれたまえ。
言われなくてもやってやるわよ。
That
次の目標に向けて頑張りましょう。
dress, I don't know how you call it, on the maid, rather risque around the back.
はい、ネルケ様。それにしても審査官があのロータスだとは思わなかったわね。ああ、またあのハイテンションに付き合わされると思うと今から憂鬱な気持ちになるわ。そのことなのですが、実はまだお伝えすることがございまして。なにミスティ、すごく嫌な予感がするのだけど。
心外だな、ネルケ嬢。僕はこんなにも君のことを思って働いているというのに。
His voice sounds super familiar. But I don't know if I'm just mad.
あなたまだいたの？早く次の領地に行かなくていいの？
昨日言ったはずだよ。僕はこの件の審査官となったと。調整官の仕事はしばらく他のものが変わってくれる。君の仕事が終わるまではここで君と一緒さ。漁師様からのお達しでね。もし不正があってはいけないから君を監督するよう言われたのさ。
失礼ね。私が不正なんてするわけがないでしょ。
もちろん分かっているよ。考えるにこれは漁師様の配慮だね。
なるほど。ネルケ様の身を守るために信用できる部下に任せたということですか。ああ、いくらなんでも過保護すぎない？
Yeah, no, he hasn't done much.
まあそういうわけだから、採取などで外に出るときは声をかけてくれたまえ。全力で君たちを守ってみせる。
One of the Valkyria characters, but yeah, that's probably not what I'm hearing.
So それまで温かく影から見守っているよ。それじゃあね。
やっぱりこれからいろいろと大変になりそうね。
Will he be of any value? I suppose like, if I can dispatch him.
さて、今日も一日頑張っていきましょう。 お下がりください、ネルケ様。
Not yet, really, John. It's just got some free stuff. Hi?
生きてる？うん、生きてるみたい。
The town is absorbing more people from other worlds.
よかった。爆発しちゃった時はどうなることかと思った。大丈夫ですか？はい、大丈夫ですよ。それは良かったです。それにしても突然何か光ったと思ったら次の瞬間に
Another alchemist? Quickly, put him to work in the mines! Synthesize me all the bread.
そっちではそう見えていたんですね。驚かせてしまったみたいですみません。
Ooh, the bread mines with you.
私はリリー、錬金術師をしています。
私はネルケと申します。このベストバルト村の
She's from the third Salberg game, which I know even less about than the first two.
ミスティと申します。ネルケ様のメイドをしております。
よろしくお願いしますね、二人とも。でもベストバルト村、知らない土地に飛んでしまったみたいね。
飛んでしまった？リリーさんはどうやってここに来たんですか？
実は見たことないレシピが書かれた本を見つけて、その本の通りに調合してみたんです。
I don't know if the game she's from has actually been translated at any point.
ただ、どうもレシピが不完全だったみたいで、急に爆発してしまって。
Yeah, so far they're appearing in order. We'll see if that continues.
それで気がついたらここにいたんです。
The next one, the Gramnad games, I know nothing about. Which are the... Well, technically... Salberg 3 was a PS2 game, but the Gramnad games are the first, like, proper PS2 trilogy, and then the second PS2 trilogy is the Iris games, which I'm familiar with the Iris games because they actually got released in English. Yes, there's a fan patch of Salberg 1 and 2, done by the chap that did the D-Nisa patch for Art and Elko 2, and is currently working on the English patch for I've blanked on the name of it. Vita game. I've completely blanked on the name of it. Arno Surge? Ciel No Surge? Arno Surge? One of those. What? The No Surge game that we didn't get in English.
そうでしたか。ちなみにそのレシピに書かれていたのはどんな道具だったんですか？
Sorry, my brain's going to be getting even more scattered than usual because I'm normally asleep by this point.
詳しくはわかりませんけど、おそらく転移系の道具だと。事実ここに飛んできているわけですからね。
なるほど。ところでリリーさん、これから。
調合する道具も向こうに。
The problem is I don't want to sleep. I want to keep going. This has really, like, quite intrigued me.
もう一度同じ道具を
I'm actually enjoying this a lot.
元いた場所に戻れればいいんですけど。
それならここで働いてみませんか？アトリエは用意できますし、報酬もお支払いします。リリーさんの他にも錬金術師の方がいますから、 その道具を作る手助けをしていただけるかもしれませんよ。いいんですか？
Yeah, well, the descriptor for Lily was she was Mari and Ellie's senpai, so makes sense. She's like not trash. Curious about this Soto fellow. Is it her husbando? Or Sanajimi? Osana Najimi, it has a double knot, doesn't it? Another slave for the alchemical mines! Go make me bread, woman! What's with rich people and playing flutes? It's fucking Gundam Wing.
毎回調べたり考えたりするうちに調合できるものが増えていったんですよ。
なるほど。実際にアトリエを営む中で知識が身についたんですね。
多分そうだと思います。それに私一人だけの力じゃありません。そもそも新しい道具を調合するきっかけをくれたのは依頼してくれたたくさんの人だと思うんです。エリーと一緒に働く中でも多くの発見があったし、私一人じゃここまでやってこられませんでした。みんながいてくれたからこそ今の私があるんです。それに座学がすごく苦手だったから、勉強のつもりで本とか読んでも全然頭に入らなくて。
おや、そうなのですか？今のマリーさんからは想像がつきませんね。
うちのアカデミーで過去最低成績を叩き出すくらい苦手だったんですよ。
そんなにですか？
あんまりにもひどかったからアトリエを経営しながら勉強することになったんです。けどそれでようやく分かったんです。錬金術は人の生活の役に立つためにあるものなんだから、使う人のことを考えて調合したりレシピを作るべきなんだって。それからはどんどん錬金術に夢中になって少しずつできることが増えていったんです。
なるほど、そういうものなんですね。
まだ偉そうなこと言える立場じゃないんですけど、それでも私は誰かのために仕事するのって好きだから、こうしていろんな場所を旅して回ってたくさんの人と話せるきっかけにもなりますしね。
錬金術が使えない私からすれば羨ましい限りですね。マリーさん、これからもよろしくお願いしますね。
もちろんですよ。こちらこそよろしくお願いしますね。
Talk to everybody!
いらっしゃいませ。あ、ネルケさん、来て。
こんにちは、エリーさん。早速仕事してくださってるんですね。すみません。旅でお疲れのところにいろいろとお任せすることになってしまって。
いえいえ、こうして場所を貸して。
I assume both of them flying on brooms is a plot point from the Salberg games.
やっとマリーさんを見つけたと思ったら突然の話ばかりで驚いちゃいましたけどね。
The reason not to talk would be the time consumption, but in this case, just do all the talking. The time trade is worth.
たくさんあるからもっと本格的に調べたいと思っていたんです。だからこうして落ち着ける場所を用意していただけて本当に感謝してるんです。いろいろと試したいことがあってもアトリエがなきゃ調合できませんから。
それは良かったです。でもそんなに珍しいものなんてありましたか？私たちからすれば見慣れたものばかりですからなんだか意外です。
そうなんですか？やっぱり地域によってかなり違いがあるんですね。
ちなみにどんなところが違うんですか？
例えば魔物とか全然違いますよ。知っているのはプニプニくらいかな。
Plenty
見
of
たこ
poogies
とも
here.
ない魔物が多かったから強さがわからなくて最初はすごく不安でした。おまけにマリーさんとはぐれちゃって一人でしたし。
見た目だけで強さを判断するのは危険ですからどうしても警戒してしまいますよね。
そうなんです。それに素材も知らないものがあって結構驚いているんです。見たことがあるようなものでも効果が微妙に違うものもあって、ここでの調合に慣れるのにももう少し時間がかかりそうです。
そんなに違うものなんですね。そんな話今まで聞いたことがなかったです。
周りの環境が違うだけでこんなに違いが出るだなんてここに来るまでは想像もつきませんでした。同じ調合でもやり方を変える必要があったりして本当に試すことが多くて面白いんです。この場所でなら今までになかった新しい何かがつかめそうですごくワクワクしてるんですよ。
そう言っていただけるとなんだか嬉しいです。ご不便なことがあったらいつでも言ってくださいね。
ありがとうございます。改めてこれからよろしくお願いします。
Especially with the big level boost it gives them. Absolutely worth having a yak to them.
よろしくお願いしますね。
ありがとうございます。
Yeah, so you'll note we've used up half of our time already. Oh, timber's easy. We've got that on production already. Citizen request we don't have as a thing yet. H times 40, we shouldn't be a problem either, since we've already got that on production. I assume if you fail the subtask, you don't get the reward? And if you fail the core task, you game over. Oh, yeah, actually, there could be, like, nega effect, like losing, reputation. We'll give the tax collector a try. I don't like switching Big Axe Bro out for him, but we'll give him a spin. The core tasks, yeah, the core tasks are your core tasks, but the optional tasks, oh, we still don't have a shovel. The optional tasks are gonna help you grow your town better, though. Oh, he's a caster. A frontline caster, though. That's actually kind of cool. I'll be honest. That's... Did she just blow up the turtle with mushrooms? I think she just killed the turtle with mushrooms. Cut that a little close. Steel balls. Balls of steel. Okay, it's actually just steel. I thought that might have been for bullets. That'd be lead balls, not steel balls, so... That's just my bad in general. Oh my! Why does... Wait, the color takes different element? God damn. Oh, whole bunch of recipes, nice. It's weird that there's just, like, outright uncensored booze. Battle gear. Nice, so that's, like, actual usable combat items. Hey, neutralizer G. We're getting close to being able to make bombs. As I was saying... Oh, bugnet. Okay, so this is how we're gonna learn to make shovels, and it's Monhun. You needed picks and bug nets and shovels and fishing lines and...
Yeah.
Okay, so the approval rating is actually tracked on the UI now.
とう。そうですね。決めたわ。
Grenade fishing! Ah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. We need special items to reclaim bits of land. Reclaim glorious Belkin clay! Ah, yeah, I'm very close to packing up day. Mostly because I'm nearly falling asleep in my chair. Need to sell 9 beers and kill 2 rabbits. Need to kill 2 horny beasts.
どちらになさいますか？
But yeah, unfortunately, that is, as I just said, where I'm gonna have to leave the stream. I am very tired. I need to get some sleep before work. I did not expect to go for 4 hours. This is definitely, absolutely got my interest. There will be more of this. I don't know when. This schedule's a bit fecked, but there will be more of this. 100%. Anyway. Thanks for watching, everyone, and hopefully I'll see you all next time.